guys, it's your girl Kat. I'm a flawed woman with something to say, and I have a whole lot to say. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a thing. You don't want to miss nothing. Did you hit the button yet? Yeah, you did. Welcome. Now, this is a story time, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to laugh at this. Usually, my other stories were about, my sex work life, the past traumas I dealt with as a child. And trust me, my life wasn't all bad. Bad most, but it wasn't all bad. I had some good times as a kid, as a young adult. I had some good times. I would say great times, but we're kids, so you gotta have fun, Now, this is about the time we got chased on our way to school. I mean, when I say chased, y'all, we got motherfucking chased. And I don't think we made it to school. I can talk about this now because we're out of school. We have been out of school for a very long time. So we can't get in trouble for this. Sorry, y'all, if I'm kind of snitching, but it is what it is. This is about the time we were going to school. Mind you, it was cold that day, too. It was cold that day. All right? We didn't want to go to school to begin with. But back then, while we was watching the TV, if your school ain't pop up saying that it was cold, closed, or delayed, we still had to go to school. No matter how freaking cold it was. We went to school. I think we had to be in like junior high school at this time. And we were living in Bushwick. I was still living with my aunt and my uncle and my grandma and my cousins and my sister and my brother. It was a house full of people. And we all was going in the same direction of school. So it was us, my household, plus our friends from off the block. We all walked in the same direction. Just so happened that morning, we all meet up. We walk into the corner. We're like, okay, we got candy. I don't know where the hell this candy come from. But some way, somehow, we ended up with candy. I think candy came from the house. Not really sure. But the little strawberry candies. And then we have butterscotch candies, and butterscotch candy is nasty. I don't like butterscotch. If you like it, that's on you. I will not yuck your yum, but I don't like butterscotch. Don't give it to me. And I'm not a big caramel fan candy-wise, but I like caramel syrup or whatever. Anyway, we're walking. I'm eating my candies. Some of them I don't like. I'm dropping them on the floor. Yes, I'm littering. Mind your business. It's whatever. Dropping the candy I don't like on the floor. My cousin is throwing them. His friend starts throwing them. Then they're like, okay, let's throw them at the cars. I'm like, y'all, I don't think that's a good idea. They're like, come on, you always don't ever want to have no fun with us. You always a Debbie Downer. And I did not like that because I wanted to seem like I was fun. So, okay. That was a bad idea, y'all. Bad idea. Lesson of the story, number 1. Don't give in to peer pressure no matter who the hell it is. I gave in and started throwing candy too. So we all was throwing the ginger candy that we had and the butterscotch candy that we had. We literally were just throwing whatever we had with us. Just so happened it was hitting the cars. I was just throwing them. They was throwing them at the cars. I can't aim. But these fools was, and you was hitting it, bing, bing. You was hearing them hit the cars until one of them hit the car, and this car full of people went skirt, like, y'all. They stopped halfway. We stopped. So it was like, let me show y'all. This is us. Don't mind my nails. I gotta get them done. This is us. This is the car. So the car came past us, and we threw the candy, and it hit the car, and the car stopped right here. So we stopped. Do you know these people put their reverse lights on to reverse back? So we turn around. My cousin was the one who threw the candy and hit this car. Do you know this man left us? We turned around to say, hey, my cousin was already at the corner. I mean, he was chopping. He was at the corner already. By the time we started running, the car, And this is on Bushwick Avenue. And y'all know Bushwick is kind of busy, especially in the morning. These people did not give a damn that it was busy. They reversed on Bushwick. Like, they reversed. This is the corner. By the time we hit the corner, they was at the corner. And you know they hopped out. It was a car full of Spanish people. It had to be about 6 of them that jumped out on us. And when I tell you, we was chopped. I ain't never run so fast in my life. And I was on a track team. I ain't never run so fast in my life. Ever. But I was running. And they chased us. And then the car was circling the block. Now, how our house was where we lived at in Bushwick, before they built up behind us. So in our backyard, we fixed up the backyard, but there was a lot behind us that was just full of bush or whatever. We hid in there. Like, all of us ended up in that lot hiding. Like, we was crouching down, hiding from these people. The car circled that block like 4 times, and they was looking for us. When I tell you, it was cold. We was on the ground in this bush. We didn't care about no bugs. We didn't care about no rodent, snake, whatever was in that bush. We was in there with them. And they was looking for us. And when I tell you we was terrified, that God knows what would have happened if they would have caught us. But I am grateful that they didn't catch us. So they ended up leaving. Now, we're looking at each other like, we're already late for school right now, y'all. What are we going to do? So we turn around and look up at the house. Do y'all know my grandmother was in the damn window? If y'all know my grandma, if anyone had any connection or anything with my grandma, y'all know grandma stayed in the window. Stayed in the window. She knew any and everything about everybody, and nobody knew how the hell she knew it, but I knew because she was in the window all the time. So she just so happened to be in the window looking. So we look up like, shit, grandma, we can't get out the backyard to try to sneak into the house because grandma will see us. What seemed like forever, we was in this bush. And then when she finally got out the window, we was able to sneak in through downstairs and get in the house. We couldn't go upstairs because it made noise. So we had to stay downstairs. And I think we went downstairs in the basement. Why this lady came downstairs in the basement? Do you know how we had to scramble and hide from her in this basement? And she didn't see neither one of us. She didn't see any of us. And it probably was like 6 of us hiding in the basement. Auntie, uncle, I'm sorry. I'm only apologizing now that we did that. But we had to. And by the grace of everything, the school did not call and say that we didn't show up for school. They didn't. They was just like, oh, we was late or we was absent. What happened? Was like, we was there. We just got to the class there because you didn't give us enough time, which they really didn't. They didn't give us enough time between classes to get to the next class. So we was whatever. We didn't go to school that day. For what? To be very honest, I was not taking that risk to go outside and get. What if we would have, hear me out. What if we would have left, made it back around the corner, and these Spanish people was waiting for us? Then what? Yes, the risk of getting our ass whooped was worth it. It was worth it. I rather got my ass whooped than died. It is what it is. Moral of the story: number 1, don't give it to peer pressure. And if you do give it to peer pressure, don't do what they do. Just walk away. I should have walked away, but I didn't walk away. It was fun. Don't cut school. It was worth it, but don't cut school. Please don't cut school. Don't do it. I cut school a lot. Don't do it. All in all, that day was fun. It was a good day. It was, outside of the fear that we could have died. Hey, it happens. You guys, I love you, and I hope you still love me. Take care of yourselves, okay? And stay blessed.